Igbo Area TV on Igbo. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Ex-Imo lawmaker Stan Dara joins Okorocha in EFCC detention. It is now almost 3 days since the operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, whisked away former governor of Imo State and senator representing Olo Zone, Owerri, Rochas Okorocha, away to their headquarters at Wuse 2. As Okorocha remains in EFCC detention, Hon Stan Dara, the former House of Assembly member who represented Olo local government area constituency, was also reportedly arrested by operatives of the EFCC. Dara, while in the State Assembly, he headed a committee in charge of road projects when Okorocha was governor, and later, after his exit from the State Assembly, he was appointed as an aide to the former governor. Nya no meto akanka or meto kwankos akanka lotumano or meto nkos. Anyway, Stan Dara, along with Ike Amina Onyausa, were the Imo lawmakers captured in an infamous photograph. They were kneeling down and begging Okorocha with the then Speaker of the State Assembly, late Senator Benjamin Uwazurike, looking on. You remember that picture? Some people were kneeling at Okorocha's house. I wish we can get the picture. So their reason for kneeling that day before Okorocha was not really given, but there are speculations back then that it had something to do with road project which Stan Dara executed. They are begging for contract, probably. Well, no reason has been given for Stan Dara's arrest, but it is believed his arrest may be connected to same reason Okorocha was arrested by the EFCC. Agents of the commission are reportedly in the state at the moment. They are combing Imo. And maybe they will be following up on their investigation into the activities of the former governor while he was in power. This kind of one, Uzodinma will provide them information because Uzodinma and Okorocha are already Meanwhile, it's not that we are supporting Uzodinma. It's not that we really like what Uzodinma that he is there. No, because he entered through Wudu. But the fact is, let the probe continue. After Okorocha leaves, somebody will come in and probe Uzodinma, unless Uzodinma's hands are clean. Yeah, we like the probe for the sake of Imo State. Imo has suffered in the hands of people I now call terrorist rulers. They are not leaders, they are terrorists. These are the main terrorists, the political terrorists, who deprive the common man of what is due him. Well, there is a plan, according to reports. Nnamdi Kanu said there is a plan going on to blackmail ESN by DSS. IPOB has warned the Nigeria Department of State Services, DSS. I think during Babangida's time they were called SSS. They said, according to him, they are scheming to sponsor criminals to rob banks in Southeast region. According to reports, the group also alleged that intended attacks on financial institutions were aimed at further denting the image of IPOB's security unit, which is Eastern Security Network. The former Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, had accused ESN of being behind the recent attacks on a correctional facility and police headquarters in Owerri, the Imo State capital. You remember the attack that released several prisoners. They attacked those guys who did the attack were regarded as unknown gunmen. So IPOB, according to a statement they made available to reporters, that was on Thursday, they said they received information that DSS was planning to order attacks on bank in order to further soil its name. The statement was made available through IPOB Media and Publicity Secretary Emma Powerful, as he said that IPOB wished to put banks in Biafra land on notice of a wicked plot by the Nigerian security agencies to harm them. noting that their intelligence unit has uncovered fabricated propaganda by the Department of State Services, DSS, that Eastern Security Network, ESN, is planning to attack banks in Biafra land to acquire money to purchase arms. DSS is propelling this wicked propaganda, all in a bid to blackmail ESN and IPOB and dent our global reputation, he said. Therefore, they wish to debunk this falsehood and blatant lie from the pit of Ekwensu. Well, it is worthy to note that IPOB and ESN are not criminals, and they have no plans whatsoever to touch any institution, particularly the banks. He said that they are not looking for money to buy arms because they produce their arms locally and cannot attack or kidnap anybody for ransom. You know what I'm seeing here? This is a case of two bodies opposed to each other clashing. I heard about the bank robbery recently, and what I said, if ESN goes into bank robbery, it's not proper. You know, I had the guys after what looks like a robbery or almost, they hoisted flags there, and I said, this is not proper. This is not proper. That these guys, if they are into this kind of thing, it will dent their name, and it will make people to lose hope in the body. And thank God, IPOB has come out to debunk on the claim that they are not behind it. That they are not behind that stuff that looks like bank attack. That the DSS is planning to, just to dent their reputation and make them a targeted body worldwide. Uwazurike is on drugs, says Nnamdi Kanu. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, described Uwazurike, the founder of the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB, as a man under influence of drugs. When they say drugs, paracetamol, that's what IPOB leader is trying to say. Uwazurike had on Wednesday said that IPOB ESN, which is ESN is born an IPOB child, that they only exist on social media. And he also said IPOB does not have the power to create such an outfit. They don't have the authority. So while speaking through IPOB's media and publicity secretary, Imapafo likened Uwazurike's comment to that of somebody possessed, somebody that needs to be delivered of demons. Yeah, you know, possessed people, when the demons come, that's what he's trying to say, not me. So he said, the IPOB leader said, to respond is to dignify Uwazurike, who people already know. There's no need burning energy on something that is not it. He said they don't want to make Uwazurike popular because people already know him and he's on drugs, and he talks anyhow, and he talks as if he's possessed, as if there's a pin, somebody's shooking a pin on him, somebody's piercing him with a pin. So we want to tell Catholic exorcist priests, please, somebody needs exorcism. Deliverance ministers, Uwazurike is going to visit soon. That's what IPOB is trying to say. Well, we keep hinting on Anambra International Airport. It's Obiano's measure of greatness. Obiano has really done something great, and we hope, like we said in our previous broadcast, that he accomplishes it before he leaves office. When Willie Obiano assumed office as governor of Anambra State, that was on March 17, 2014, he said his vision for the state is to become the first choice investment destination and most preferred location to site new industries. Of course, even prior to his coming, Anambra has been booming with industry, but he wants to take it to another level. And his lofty vision, he said, should be anchored on 4 developmental pillars of agriculture, industrialization, commerce through trade, and oil and gas. Obiano also conceptualized 12 enablers for this achievement, and one of them is airport. Things to make his dream come true, things to make this thing work. He realized building an airport will help bring the desired goal, make Anambra boom more than what we used to think. In actualizing the airport, and Governor Obiano could be compared to great men of history, one of them being Peter the Great of Russia. That's according to this write-up. So when Obiano came to power in 2014, he realized that Anambra State is famous in trade and commerce and industrialization, which are among his development pillars. Onitsha has the greatest market in Africa. Nnewi is Christian, the Japan of Africa, in manufacturing prowess. The satellite towns of Onitsha, which are Mpo, Obosi, Ogidi, and others, have large markets. Mpo has motor spare parts markets. Obosi has electrical markets. Ogidi has building materials market, and Oka Capital City has educational establishments and flourishing markets. Obiano then knew that airports are now superseding seaports in international transportation of cargo and passengers. And the clients of these sectors are business moguls, captains of industries, erudite academia, scholars, legal luminaries, ingenious scientists, versatile engineers, ubiquitous politicians, wealthy bankers, enterprising traders, resourceful investors, church leaders, pilgrims to holy lands of Jerusalem and Rome, adventurous tourists, international beauty contestants, etc. This class of people abound in Onitsha, Nnewi, Ogidi, Oka Capital Territory, Ekwulobia, Aguleri, Umunze, Mpo, Obosi, etc. In fact, the proximity of sources of raw material and channel of distribution of goods form the determinant factor in siting industries. That was why in 1885, British government delegated the administration of Southern Province to the Royal Niger Company, RNC, and the company sited their headquarters at Asaba, present-day Delta State capital. But in 1900, British government sacked the RNC and took direct administration of Southern Provinces, transferred their headquarters to Onitsha. Their reason was that the volume of trade was greater from the eastern side of the River Niger, where Onitsha is situated, than in western side of the River Niger, where Asaba is situated. So like his historical counterpart of Peter the Great of Russia in 1695 and the British colonizers in 1900, Obiano knew that 181 communities in Anambra State, famous in all ramifications of human endeavors, have greater need of air transportation. In addition to these variables, there are discoveries of petroleum in Enugu, Aguleri, gas in Ibariam, and all in Anambra East local government area. Eventually, the airport is sited at Umueri in Anambra East local government. An added advantage is that the petroleum is discovered in Ogu Ibere, Ogu Anyosha, Akeriogidi in Obalu local government area. So, the astute governor, Obiano, took cognizance of these variables and perfected an ambitious project of an international airport for passenger and cargo transaction to serve multiple purposes for optimal benefits to the modern generation. This is because an Igbo adage says, those who have river do not wash hands with spittle. Iyenwe mmiri na-ehu ehu, mmiri gbanitelu, jiri aso mmiri na-ata aka gị. The size of the airport is such that it shall have filling station for petrol, gas and aviation kerosene, so that all classes of transportation on land, air and sea can come to Umueri to buy their needs in petrol, gas and kerosene, even for industrial and domestic purposes. I think this is where we round up on the airport thing. There was a time the idea of having an airport in Anambra came up, and some people were saying Anambra people are mostly into road transportation. They will oppose the airports. It won't work there. And somebody even said they are the ones blocking the airport. Those transporters with the big luxurious bus, those days of raining luxury buses. And so the person said, having an airport in Anambra will be so hard. But look at it. We are staring at it. The project is ongoing. Sooner it will be launched. This is a cargo airport. And this is one of the biggest in Nigeria, if not the biggest. So viewers, please add your comment. Tell us what you think. Please also subscribe to our channel. Click on the bell icon to get our updates anytime it drops. Azuka OJ says bye for now. Thanks for watching Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Like our Facebook page. Join our Facebook group. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Bye for now.